Welcome to Sleepy English. Research shows that reviewing information right before sleep helps the brain consolidate it into long-term memory. During the day, our minds are full of distractions, but just before bed, the brain can focus on what you've just learned and strengthen it overnight. So tonight, let's gently practice English with two simple dialogues. At a dentist's waiting room. Before an appointment. Hugo. Excuse me, is the seat free? Paula. Yes, go ahead. I think everyone else is already inside with the dentist. Thanks. I always arrive too early for appointments because I'm afraid of being late. Same here. I'd rather wait 20 minutes than run in stress. Exactly. Being late makes everything worse, especially for medical appointments. And dentists already make people nervous enough. Are you here for a checkup too? Yes, just a routine cleaning. Nothing serious, hopefully. What about you? A general checkup, and probably a lecture about not visiting sooner. I haven't been in almost 2 years. You're not alone. A lot of people avoid dentists longer than they should. I always tell myself I'll book an appointment next month, and then suddenly a year passes. Life gets busy. Health appointments are easy to postpone because problems aren't always visible immediately. True, if something doesn't hurt, I assume everything is fine. Unfortunately, teeth don't always warn you early. That's what I'm worried about now. They hear dental tools faintly from another room. That sound alone makes me uncomfortable. I know, I try to focus on something else when I hear it. I almost cancelled this morning when my alarm rang. Really? Yeah, I stared at my phone thinking I could reschedule. But you didn't. That's already a win. I figured postponing again would only make it worse. Exactly. Getting it over with usually feels better than worrying about it for weeks. Do you come here regularly? Every 6 months. I started doing that a few years ago after needing unexpected treatment. So, regular visits actually help avoid bigger problems? Definitely. Short appointments now prevent long ones later. That's convincing enough for me. Maybe I'll finally build a routine. Once you schedule the next appointment before leaving, it becomes easier. Smart strategy. Future me will probably be grateful. Receptionist answers a phone call nearby. Do they usually run on time here? Most of the time, sometimes a little delay if a treatment takes longer than expected. That makes sense. I guess dentists can rush certain things. Exactly. I actually prefer when they take their time. Same. Careful work is more reassuring. Do you usually bring something to do while waiting? Yes, I always carry a book. It helps me stop thinking about the appointment. I should start doing that. I just scroll through my phone and somehow become more anxious. Phones can be dangerous in waiting rooms. especially when you start searching symptoms online. Oh no, never do that. I know, but curiosity wins every time. The internet always makes things sound worse than they are. Exactly, a small issue suddenly sounds like a major emergency. They laugh quietly. Do you usually need treatment, or are your visits quick? Mostly quick, cleaning, quick check, and I'm done in 20 minutes. That sounds ideal. I'm hoping for the same outcome today. The dentist here explains everything clearly, which helps a lot. I appreciate when professionals explain what they are doing. Silence makes me imagine the worst. Same, knowing what's happening makes you feel more in control. Do you ever feel nervous even after coming regularly? A little, yes. I don't think their nervousness disappears completely. You just learn to manage it better. That's reassuring. I thought regular patients were completely calm. Not really. We just pretend better. Someone leaves the treatment room smiling. That person looks relieved. That's a good sign. See? People usually come out feeling better than they expected. I guess anticipation is the worst part. Definitely. Waiting gives your imagination too much time to work. I have a meeting later today, so I keep checking the time. Morning appointments can feel stressful, but at least your day improves afterward. True, once this is done, everything else will feel easy. Exactly. The hardest task first. The door opens slightly. The receptionist looks around. Receptionist. Hugo, the dentist is ready for you now. Already? That felt quicker than I expected. See, conversation makes time pass faster. Thanks for talking with me. It actually helped me relax. I'm glad. Good luck. You'll be fine. I hope so. If I come back smiling, we'll know everything went well. I'll take that as proof. Alright, here goes nothing. You got this. At a laundry room, waiting for the machines. Kevin. Excuse me, do you know if this washing machine is finished or is someone still using it? Nora. I think it just finished a minute ago. The timer reached 0, but no one has come back yet. Good, I was hoping I didn't have to wait another half hour. Laundry day always takes longer than expected. Tell me about it. I thought I'd be done quickly, but one machine stopped halfway through my cycle. Seriously, that's frustrating. Did you have to start again? Yeah, I had no choice. At least I noticed before leaving. I've learned the hard way not to trust machines completely. Same. Now I check every 10 minutes like I don't believe in technology anymore. They both laugh lightly. Do you live in this building too? Yes, 3rd floor. I moved in about 2 months ago. Oh nice, I'm on the 2nd floor. I guess we're neighbors then. Seems like it. I'm still figuring out how everything works here. Same here. It took me weeks to realize that dryers need exact coins or they don't start. Wait, really? That explains why mine didn't work last time. Yeah, the machine doesn't warn you properly. You just stand there wondering what went wrong. Good to know before I waste more time today. The washing machine beeps. That must be yours. Finally, I feel like I've been here forever. Laundry rooms have strange time effects. 5 minutes feels like 20. Especially when you're just waiting with nothing to do. I usually bring headphones, but I forget them today. Same, I thought I'd be in and out quickly. Do you usually do laundry during the week or weekends? I try weekdays because weekends get crowded. Last Sunday, I couldn't find a free machine at all. Yeah, weekends here are chaos. Everyone suddenly decides to wash everything they own. Exactly, towels, blankets, everything at once. I once waited an hour just to start a load. That sounds painful. I learned my lesson after that. Nora moves clothes into a dryer. I always worry about mixing colors wrong. Same. I ruined a white shirt once. It turned slightly pink. Oh no! Now I separate everything carefully. Laundry teaches responsibility in unexpected ways. Definitely, nobody explains these things when you first live alone. True, the first year feels like constant trial and error. Mostly error. They laugh again. Do you set timers so you remember when cycles finish? Yes, otherwise I forget completely once I left clothes overnight by accident. I did that too. They smelled worse the next day than before washing. Exactly. Then you have to wash everything again. Double work for the same result. Dryer starts running. There we go. Now I have 40 minutes to wait. Same here. Guess we're both stuck. At least the room is quiet today. Yeah, sometimes it feels like a social meeting place down here. I actually met another neighbor last week while waiting. Laundry rooms are surprisingly good for small conversations. Probably because everyone is doing the same boring task. Shared struggle creates connection. Exactly. Do you work nearby? Yes, I work at a design studio about 10 minutes away. What about you? Remote job mostly, so I spend a lot of time at home. That must be convenient. It is, but sometimes I miss casual interaction with people. I get that. Even small chats like this make the day feel different. A dryer makes a loud noise. That machine always sounds like it's about to break. I know, but somehow it keeps working. Story of this building, honestly. True. Do you ever forget laundry detergent and have to go back upstairs? More times than I want to admit. Now I keep an extra bottle down here. That's actually a great idea. Experience teaches efficiency. Slowly but surely. They check remaining time on machines. 30 minutes left. Enough time to regret not bringing a book. Or to finally introduce yourself properly to neighbors. Fair point. I'm Kevin, by the way. Nice to meet you. I'm Nora. Nice meeting you too. Looks like laundry day turned out more productive than expected. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more simple and relaxing English practice. See you next time.